I'm up here in the training room. We're going to go over the Pro 8000 thermostat, basic functions on programming, and just icons basically on your fan and your system modes. As you can see, I have the Honeywell right here. First sign, this is basically our home screen that we're looking at. First off, first order of business, we want to get our schedule correct. As you can see right here, I've got 7:50 a.m., which isn't even close to the time. We definitely need to make sure that our time is correct, okay, before we set up our schedule. Because you're going to be, the 9 times out of 10, the time is wrong, but people have set up their schedule correctly. Let's just go ahead and go in here. I'm going to go ahead and hit this clock icon. Basically, it gives me a 7:50 a.m. I think we're closer to more like 10 o'clock a.m. I'm going to go ahead and just keep pressing these icons until I think you can press and hold. It's going to go a little quicker, but you can shoot past it really easy. So once you get close, you're going to have to let off these arrows. Okay? So 10:15 is the accurate time. I've got that situated. I'm going to go ahead and tell it done. And now my clock is totally set up and I can proceed with my scheduling. Up here in the top left corner, let's go over the fan. Fan icon basically has 3 options: on, auto, and circulate. On means it's on indefinitely. Circulate is 50% of the day. And auto means it's going to come on automatically with a call for heat or cool. Basically, we're just going to leave it into the auto mode right now. I'm going to go ahead and select done. That means that I'm going to come on with a heat or a cool call. Just the fan only. System mode, I have options. This is set up for heat and cool. So what I have is I have heat, I have cool, I have off, and I also have the auto mode. Okay, we'll go over the auto mode. In the wintertime, obviously you're going to want to be in direct heating. I'm going to go ahead and keep pressing that system icon mode until I get what option I want blinking. Heat is blinking. I'm going to press done, and basically I'm in heat mode. I've got my setting. That's that. Same thing applies for cooling. If I wanted cool, let my cool blink, tell it done. Okay? Everything has to say done at the end in order for you to continue on. So I'm going to go ahead and hit my system mode. I would like you guys to look at this one more time. We have heat, off, cool, and auto mode. If I were to just have a heating system, all I would have to be worrying about to set up my schedule is the heat. Now most people will have AC and heat, so there is that auto function that I was telling you about. Auto function is going to basically be an option that switches you from heat and cool according to the temperature, allowing no more than 3-degree differential between the two. So let's go ahead and schedule our schedule right now into the auto mode. I have auto blinking right now. I'm going to press done. I'm going to go into my schedule option. I'm going to press schedule. Right now I have 4 scheduled periods. I have the wake, leave, return, sleep. I'm going to go ahead and edit. Let's pretend that I work 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and I'm going to also set up my Saturday, Sunday a little bit differently. So I'm going to go up here to my multiple days. I'm going to select my work week, Monday through Friday. As you can see, the check marks are by it. Check marks indicate that those are the days that I've selected. Now I have my option of my time. I have my heat option up here in the top right corner. I also have my cool option in the top bottom corner. So first order of business, we're going to set up our time. Let's say 8:30. I would like my house to be at 68 degrees. And I would also like my cooling to be set up at 73 degrees, okay? Is what I mean by this 3-degree differential. Let me go ahead and climb up on this heat. And as you can see, I can't do any more than 3 degrees between these numbers, okay? So you keep that in mind when you're setting up your heat and your cool. 8:30, let's just go 70, 73. Hit the leave button. Leave is blinking right now. Now this is usually when you leave for work. Set up your time, set up your temperature. Usually people will drop down their system before they leave to conserve energy. Keep in mind that cooling though. If you'd like your house cool when you get home, then you should probably keep that within a close range as when you left your house, as when you are close enough to your comfort level so that you don't have to come back home to a 90-degree house and try to cool it down to 70 when you get home. So again, I'm going to just probably do 75 there. Let's go ahead and hit return. This is usually when you guys come back home from work, or you're coming back, you know. We got our time. Let's go ahead and just say 6:30 p.m. 70 degrees for heat. We're going to keep that cooling number also back to where we like our comfort, 73. And then we also have the sleep icon here, 62. Let's 65. We say in the industry no more than 5-degree differential setback. And that just means that if you're going to be at 70 throughout the day, don't go any more than 65 at night, okay? Because it's usually going to cost more energy to try to get you back up that 5 degrees. So we're all set up right here. I've got my schedule totally pinned down for Monday through Friday. I'm going to go ahead and hit done. And as you can see, Save Changes appears, okay? So now we've done our Monday through Friday. Let's go ahead and go back. We're back at our home screen. As you can see, we're following our schedule, but I forgot to do Saturday, Sunday. So I'm going to hit schedule again. I'm going to go ahead and hit edit. Up at the top, we need to select Saturday, Sunday. You can do Saturday, Sunday individually if you like. I'm going to just do them both the same. Again, we have our time. We have our temperature. Let's just go ahead and do 68, 72. I like it. 68, 72. If you're home all day long, keep the leave and return program at the same setting as your wake. And then you don't have to worry about having to mess around too much with changing your setting from a 2-program period to a 4-program period. Okay? So return and my leave are going to be the same as my wake. Okay? And then sleep, remember that 5-degree differential at night. We'll go ahead and set it back, our heat number. We set our cool number to where we're comfortable enough to sleep. Set up our time and go ahead and hit done. And it saves our changes. Okay? So back to the home screen, we've got our schedule all situated. We know it's like our fallback. If, let's say, I'm too warm, too cold, and I want to bypass my schedule, is what I'll do is I'll just come over here and I'll press a heat or cool down, whatever you'd like. Let's say I wanted, it's too warm, I want to go down to 70 degrees or 70 degrees. As you can see, it's going to hold this temperature until my next programmed period, okay? If I want to hold this temperature indefinitely because I have company over and my aunt is complaining that the house is too warm and she's going to be here for 2 days, I can press hold and hold this temperature indefinitely at 70 degrees. And that totally eliminates the schedule, but you need to remember that you have to come back over here after your aunt leaves and press schedule to get back into your schedule, okay? Again, I'll go over that again. What I've done is I bypassed it, bypassed my schedule. Right now it's just holding until the next schedule period. If I press hold, it's hold indefinitely, okay, until I come back over here and tell it what to do. Okay, I want you guys to keep in mind that when we're programming our schedule, we can also program our fan to one of those 3 options that I indicated before, circulate or on. If I go ahead and go in here and press edit again, let's just do the Monday through Friday block. I could go ahead and hit my fan icon and I can either choose circulate or I can choose to have my fan on indefinitely, and this will be according to the program that I set. So I'll go ahead and press wake. I'm going to do the fan to on. Let's go ahead and press return. As you can see, I'm going to hit fan on. It's blinking. Return. I'm also going to select my fan to be on. This is mainly for air filtration. You can't filter air unless it's running through your system. Sleep icon. I'm going to go ahead and keep my fan into the auto mode because a lot of people don't like to listen to fan while they're sleeping. So at least that gives me a good 3/4 of the day that my fan is scheduled. So I'll go ahead and save my changes. And we'll go ahead and just go back to our reference point. Let's see what I did there. I went from the home screen, I pressed schedule, and it's giving me a look at my schedule. Wake, fan is scheduled for on. Leave, fan is scheduled for on. Return, fan is scheduled for on. And sleep, I have it back to auto. So just keep that in mind when you're scheduling your program, that you can also schedule your fan to come on as well. And that's about it on the Pro 8000.